But farming for the Simplex amulet. Ooh. We're not going to waste any time. We're just going to go straight into these contracts. Now I've been doing a bit of farming off stream with the Harbinger strategy. It's actually been very, very successful. No more mirror shards yet, but I've had some just straight up fracturing orbs drop and that kind of stuff. So it's been really good. I've had a very steady source of income. It's actually the first time that I've really saved and, you know, saved up, which obviously I'm going to have to do to make this strength stacking, what is it? Molten Strike of the Zenith, right? So we need to save all the currency we can. And I've been saving the heisting just for the stream, so people seem to like it. At least they seem interested in the YouTube video playbacks. So what do we have here? A very nicely rolled Dream Feather, actually. Very nice. We'll have to price check that one. Good start. Very good start. Got our EDM, just makes you want to go fast. Feels like it takes forever for these safes to open. Okay, 3-step assault, torturer's garb. Replica restless ward. We'll likely take that. That trinket is not very good. Restless ward it is. That 2 for 2 useful items pulling out of here. Oh, where am I going? Right here. Okay, jewelry room. I love it when my character gets the zoomy ghosts. It's awesome. Got fractured ring. Synth amulet that just turns it into a gold amulet. Here, open this. We have a Divine Orb, a Will Rain, Grip of the Council, Tailoring Orb, and Replica Primordial Might. Alright, let's hope we hit the not alerting and we can get the Divine Orb and the Tailoring Orb. Can we do it? No. Too bad. But what a grand heist so far. 3 for 3 on the rooms. Fantastic. Can we go 4 for 4? Maybe we'll pull out our Simplex out of this one. maybe we'll get some more replica Alberons. Okay, we have another replica Dream Feather, a Prism Weave, a Shark Skin Tunic, some Void Fangs, and another Prism Weave. We'll take the Dream Feather. Not the best rolled one, but we'll just, I don't know, we'll just hit it with a Ball Orb and see what happens. All in all, a very successful first Grand Heist of the day. First of the day. I wonder how much... I should really pay attention to how much wings we run today, just because everything is ready. So sure, it did take about, 40 minutes to set up all the contracts and stuff, but it does give you, I mean, depending, for me, 2 hours a day doing this, it's giving me probably 2 or 3 days of farming these things. Alright, what do we have here? Ooh, accuracy rating, but tier 3. Unlucky. This guy is very well rolled, so let's see. It says he's worth a divine. Oh god. Let's take those two out. And we'll take that guy out. And we'll just move these guys here. That guy there. Cool. This guy's up here. Stash tab management at its finest, of course. Jam him there. We'll take these two out. Put these two here. Put this up here. Put these guys out. Put these guys in. Oops. I have my dust tab automatically. That's where the uniques go. Maybe we'll get lucky. As for these two, let's see. Energy shield, unlucky, and a brick. Okay. So that was 4 wings. Maybe just a... Alright, wings. We'll just do... Or I'll just put it in the chat. Oh, wrong. Whatever. Put it in the chat. 4 wings. And then this one will be 3. We'll see how many we can do in 2 hours of streaming. Is that even the right way? No. Run through. What a weird layout. Alright, we have a Infractum, an Oros, a Blood Play, an Imperial Skein, and another Blood Play. That is kind of all bad. Just for the sake of closing this though, we'll just grab the Oros. He should dust for, I don't know, probably like 20k dust, 30k dust. I do have my my little puppy, Mr. Reese, again today. He's feeling much, much better than he was yesterday. So he's just hanging out doing dog stuff. But if he does call me, I might need to jump up suddenly and like let him out to the bathroom or something. If I have to go suddenly, that's because of that. Okay, we have a Syndicate Guard, a Victario's Charity, Royal Plate, an Eventuality Rod. Let's see, what level are you? That might be okay, the life modifiers on a Royal Plate. Same with the Syndicate Guard. Attribute modifiers, maybe not. He is an 86 though, and I could see somebody wanting that for sure. Maybe turning it into a Redeemer, getting increased dexterity with the increased attribute. So we're gonna get that. Where am I going? This way. Oh boy, that's dangerous. There we go. The layouts with those bridges get a little confusing just because there's like a a gap in the map. Go. We have Ranger Bow, Pneumatic Dagger, Thieves Trinket, that's not very good, Replica Arrows, and another Thieves Trinket, that's not very good. Alright. We'll get the Pneumatic Dagger, that's like a guaranteed 20 Chaos fairly quickly. Dice complete. Okay, so 4 plus 3, that's 7. Just put 7 in the chat. Okay, you're gonna dust. You're gonna sell for 20 chaos. What's that thing? Just destroy you. We're gonna put you up for 2 divines, because my 1 divine tab is full. You away. Next, Grand Heist. Hey, can I click you, please? Nope. There we go. Alright. Restless Ward. An imbued wand with physical modifier magnitudes. If this was any other league, then that would be good. Thieves' Trinket, that's not good. A Royal Scheme, that's not good. And a Wrath Axe, that's not good. Alright, we'll go for the Restless Ward. Looks like we have a currency room here. Any other ones? Oh, there's two. Oops. Well, maybe we'll get to open all of them. Looks like if we want to open them, we'll have to do an open with Niles, which is fine. It's probably worth, right? Probably not, but we'll do it anyway, if we remember. Okay, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? We have Instilling Orbs, a Gavel, some Blessed Orbs, a Sleep Coat, and a Bad Thieves Trinket. Well, that's all bad. So I guess we're not going to do the Niles open. We're just going to go open it just to trigger the alert. Go. We'll just grab these because they're right here, because why not? Ooh, we have some jewelry rooms here. Jewelry and a currency room. So I just won't touch any of these boxes. Jewelry room being the best room in my opinion. We have a life regen and a nothing. Of course, after I said that, you know, the boxes don't give us anything good, but they can. These currency boxes, we're basically just hoping we hit our Divine Orb conversion from our trinket. Okay, we have Chaos Orbs, a Quizzle, some Allopathies, Volker's Guidance, and a Fen Coil. Guess we're taking the Chaos Orbs. Alright, that's that one down. We'll add another 3, so that's 10. Get you. Unlucky, nothing happened. Alright, so we have to remember 2. Actually, I'll just put a new stack there, and I think if I put that in there, yeah, I'll just add to the new stack. Just do a new stack of tailorings and temperings. This is what we had amassed yesterday. You know, 75 div worth of tailing orbs. Not too shabby. Well, like, there's some before that, but... You know, that's kind of our... Been just saving it up. We'll sell it all at once. And, like... honestly, probably farm up enough tailoring orbs to probably just flat out buy just a split. We'll end up getting a split Simplex, probably. Excuse me, mister. What the heck? Where do you find this? Buddy. Buddy, you can't have that. I'm sorry, you can't have that. We're not doing that. It's like the cover of the... My wife got me a massage chair for Christmas a couple years back, and that's like the cover for it. I swear, puppies get into everything. They'll find things that you don't even know you have. Alright, Advancing Fortress, Calyssa's Grace, a Quill Rain, Bones of Earl, and some Cartographers. Chisels, very unlucky. Not even gonna bother with any of that crap. We're just gonna open up these things. Maybe we'll hit a Mirror Shard. Probably won't. Boy, okay, well. So we're just gonna open chests on the way out. Hello, Mr. Reese. Hello, buddy. He's feeling so much better today than he was yesterday. Just the tail's wagging. Hey, buddy. He's got lots of energy. Tried getting a lot of that energy out before he started the stream. But, you know. You're on set ring. Nope. Looks like we have a currency room. And we get a conversion. Nope. And nope. Alright. We have a Solarine bow that is level 84. Quill Rain. A Pillars of a Rune map. Dodre's Damming, and Ambu's Charge. Unlucky. We'll just hit some boxes on the way out. So mobs do spawn too. When it says imminent lockdown, the lockdown mobs do spawn. Which is why, kind of why I do that. Why I'd prefer to just run out as opposed to like just kill my character at the end if it's a bad one. Okay, so we have some jewelry boxes. We have attack speed, discipline, or effect. Maybe. Maybe. Probably not, but I mean... Attack speed, discipline, or effect, that would go nicely with, like... one of those ephemeral edge builds. I don't know if they use a special amulet or not. Okay, we have a Platinum Chris, a Boletos, Thingy-Bob, some Volker's Guidance. This whole Grand Heist was just doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. It's funny how some are just like something good in every room and some are just like crap. Crappity crap crap crap. Is that it? I think that might have been it for that one. So that's another 3. So we'll just type the old 13. 13 wings down. Is this amulet any good? Nope. Didn't think so. I guess I could be like paying attention to the base of the amulet, like that might have been good to turn into some sort of unique amulet, amber amulet, right? I don't know if there's any good amber amulets. I'll have to remember to pay attention to that. Maybe we can like mythic orb gambit. Now also I am starting to save up some gambles. I think I'm gonna start doing gambling Fridays, where I just dedicate the entire stream to doing some sort of gamble, or just doing all the gambles that I've kind of built up throughout the week, maybe, depending on how the week goes. So I do have some stuff saved up. It'll be a bit of a surprise. So we have pacifism, 3-step assaults, Ambu's charge, a thieves trinket, that's not good, and an Innisberry edge. Okay. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. Do we have any chests we can hit on the way out? How about for fun, we just hit these guys? I've never pulled a good thing out of these unique boxes, but I mean, you never know. And now we get to run all the way out, get some more boxes, kill some more stuff. Next wing. Run. We have currency chests. No conversion. Unlucky. Unlucky. Here, go here. Here. Can we do that one? Yes, we can. Let's see. Do we have a box? There's the safe there. Can we click it? Alright, we have Orb of Bindings, Cartographer's Chisels, a Bloodthorn, and Instilling Orbs, and Cartographer's Chisels. This will just take the stack of 20 chisels. Only because our door is right there. Otherwise I would have just run out and get more chests. And we learned that we can just run over that, although that was, oof, that was close. Okay. We have anything? Oh, let me through, I don't want to get stuck. No, I got seen. That's alright. There's no good rooms on the way. Not a big deal. Okay, Replica Alphys Howl. Ooh, a very nicely rolled Roomies. I wonder if, like, maybe it's the Aura bots that use this. Like in 5-ways or something like that. Like, I was thinking, this would be really, really good, like, if you're gonna get 5-way carried. Maybe that's what people use that for. And a Restless Ward. I'm gonna take the Roomies because it's perfect rolled, and I know that people pay for that. I may end up even using it. Yeah. I may end up using it because I will have to roll a jug, and I hate leveling, and I'd rather just... It's kind of expensive, the 5-way carries. I did get one for my Trickster as well, and it was expensive. It was like 7 divines for 5 runs. But when you're like level 70 and it like puts you up to level 90, pretty much, like, why the heck not, right? Like, you just get the BS leveling out of the way. Get it so that your character's actually usable. Okay, so that's another 3, so we just type in 16 now. I think that was, yeah, let's see this Roomies with like a perfect roll there. Yeah, see, 4 divines for these rolls. Maybe even more. So we're just gonna pop that 4 divine tab there. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? What are you doing? Wanna come sit with me? Oh, what did you find? Ooh. Oh, you found the carpet. You're eating the carpet. Little rascal. There he is. Whee! Alright. You stay there, buddy. Okay? Grab the next 5. 3, 5. Hey, Salty, how you doing? Doggo, yep. Yeah, he's feeling much better today. How are you doing today, by the way, Salty? The room to open? No, we don't. Oh, we're doing pretty good. We're not finding the Simplex. Haven't found it yet. We're gonna keep going. Till we do though, and yeah. Doing pretty good overall. You said just prepping for bed. Build is sort of going lengths actually. Good. So what have you been able to accomplish on your build then? Let's see. Looks like we didn't get anything very good here. Low rolled Roomies, a decent rolled Sorrow, and an Alphys Howl. We'll grab the Roomies, price check it, and I'll just hold on to it. I feel like that's just a really good item to have if you're getting 5-way carried. I mean, why not, right? Like, all that extra block. Someone selling 2 of his original sins for a cheap price. You know, that's where I'm at too, is I did roll a Sanctum Runner, just to attempt to get the, you know, the invitation thingy to be able to run for Original Sin. Have not yet found it, obviously, but I will need an Original Sin as well, so... I'll be going through that at some point. But yeah, maybe catching... That's not too bad for Pinnacle Boss. Oh no, my map runners. This is a massive layout. What the heck? So how does it feel like with that damage? Are you like insta-killing stuff? Insta-killing the bosses kind of deal? Like, that's a lot of damage. Okay, we have a Hinakora's Sight. Ooh, Replicate Badge. That's pretty cool. Bones of Earl. Some regrets. Yeah, I'll grab that badge. You know what that thing's worth. It's a Replicate Badge go for. 100 Chaos? Cool. That's good. Progress is always good. I bet it'll feel so good if you get an original sin, though. Penalty is also not where I want it to be. To be fair, cannot match level within mines. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I had actually... I made a Hex Blast miner specifically for running Sanctums. But if I run into a hard boss or something like that, I'll just pull him out and he'll just absolutely melt him. There's no survivability on him, though. He's very glass cannon, just specifically made for Sanctum running. Yeah. I'm not really a fan of the mining playstyle as well. But you can't beat it for Sanctum running. You really can't. And that's what I made it for. Have a Imbued Wand, an Arcane Vestment. Yeah, I bet. Okay, stack of 20 Chaos, a Callista's Grace, and a Hellions Paw. Go for the Chaos. Oh, curses. Dang. Have you watched, yeah. Have you watched the Hex Blast Mine gameplay at all? Because if you haven't, I can pull out my miner for a sec. I can show you. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Now, as far as using like mines for leveling, that kind of thing, have you seen Travik's video? Or I think he's running the gauntlet right now, uh, using a miner. Have you seen that playstyle? That's true. I know Travik's put out the just a real highlight on power siphon mines. And I had never played a miner before, never played a trickster before. I tried it out and it was actually like very, very strong. Definitely a different kind of playstyle. Okay, we have a replica, Talos sign, Lasagna's spirit. Nothing good there, nothing good there, and nothing good there. Hey, mister. Hey, hey, hey. Not for you. Not for you. This guy's like a kid, man. Like, we have all sorts of like dog toys and like, like little fluffy stuff, but like, of course he goes for the headrest. He's like over there just shaking it. Mines definitely need a nerf, for sure. Yeah, doggo. He's a good boy. Well, as good as a puppy can be. Getting into all sorts of trouble. Four wings down. We'll just... What was that? I was at 16, so now we're at 20. Let's type that in. Yeah. No, I got big respects for not following guides and just doing it on your own, and massive respect for that. We have here... Double check. Yeah, we'll just fast sell that for 100 chaos. And how did our fractures work out? We got not good, we got not good, and we got minion Elirez, maybe? Nope. Oh, yeah, that's very cheap. Yeah, I'd say. Doubt it. Let's grab all these, grab all these, grab all these. That. Huh. Yeah, that's weird. I mean, it could be like some people just quit the league and they'll just sell their stuff for cheap, right? So it could just be that, but more than likely a mistake in pricing, right? Alright, maybe we'll get a power room. This is why. This is pretty much the only reason I always have my shippers and mappers going. Is just to get these guys to spawn, get a good chance at power runes. I guess to be fair, the mappers actually pull out a lot of good stuff. Oh no. Let's not die. I don't have life regen. Yeah, what is it? Emperor's Mastery. That's a really expensive one. I had actually messed up earlier in the league. I had a Baldo's map for an Emperor's Mastery, and I didn't realize how expensive Emperor's Mastery was. You know, they're like 60 divines or so. And I just ran the map, just kind of like seeing if I could do it, and I failed it, and I felt real bad. My puppy just grabbed another thing. It's like, I want to destroy all your stuff. Alright. Okay. Resume these mappers. Back to the heisting. So yeah, I think on Friday, this upcoming Friday, I'm going to be doing a lot of my gambling, that kind of thing, but that's also the day when I'm gonna start crafting for my strength stacker. I think. We'll try and get a couple items at least. Okay, looks like we got a jewelry room. Yeah, until Friday, so I think, I mean, depending on, like, if I get some feedback or whatever, but I'll probably just stream the heisting. It's interesting. For me anyway, I think it's an interesting watch. When MP was doing it, I was tuning in and while I was heisting myself, and I think it's entertaining anyway, seeing what's at the end of these things. Probably heisting on stream and farming Harbingers off stream. Okay, we have Melissa's Grace, a Boot Blade, Sanguine. That might be a. No, it's the Carnal armor everybody uses, but the defense modifier magnitude is kind of nice for that. A Leer Cast and a Siege Breaker. We're gonna grab the Sanguine Remnant for those defensive modifiers. Right? It always helps, like... Ooh, 6 Divine Trade. I'll take that. Oh, that's when I was rolling mining jewels. I was rolling these mining jewels, and I kept getting the... So I was buying the base for a Divine, and I kept hitting Spell Multi with Cold Skill Multi. Come on, can I click that portal, please? Mage Blood, better, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was rolling these jewels. I kept hitting the spell and the cold multi. So I was like, I have to start selling these. Like, it just feels too bad not to. 5 Divine Profit. Yeah. Mage Blood is definitely amazing. We got a T2 cold res, maybe. Oh, 20 chaos. Easy 20 chaos. That thing will just serve for 2 divines. And back to the harbor. Have you had a Mage Blood before, Salty? Because if you haven't, I 100% recommend it. Oh, right. I see. Makes sense. Hey, you're sitting here talking about like getting original sin, and you got some high aspirations, dude. And that's awesome. It's awesome that you've gotten this far just playing a month ago. Hats off to you. It's taken me years to be able to consider, getting items like Mage Blood or Original Sin or doing a Strength Stacker. So you are definitely in the right type of game if you like, as far as you being able to get the currencies and all that stuff. You're delusional. I like it. We have a Slaughter Knight, Prophecy Wand, Wings of Wings of Entropy, a Harar's Truth, and a Quill Rain. We're gonna grab this just for corrupting. Maybe we can hit Hatred or Effect. I think it would sell for a bit if we hit Hatred or Effect on it. Mm-hmm. Well, I think Original Sin, any kind of item that says like that declares like something is. So like with Original Sin, for instance, if it says nearby enemy resistance is 0, I don't think negative chaos res will apply. Now, I very well could be wrong about that, but I would definitely look into it. Definitely do some research before you do, shell out for a ring that's worth 1.1 mirrors, right? Okay, Replica Veil of the Night, a Honed Cleaver. That's like the bad base. Prism Weave, Fen Coil, and Slaughter Knife. Everything is la doo doo. Where's that second chest? Can't see it. Whatever. Uh-oh. Yeah. Still got a wing? Huh? Oh, it's because it's counting down. That's why I was like, why do we still have a wing? Oh. Did I like... Huh? We have alert level. Did I already grab the thing out of here and I just didn't notice? What's going on? What have I done? Yeah. Oh, I was just in here. Oh, I never procced the... That's what happened. I never procced the alarm. Okay, whatever. This Grand House is done. Okay, we're gonna add another 3. So what are we at then? 23. Next heist. Let's see, did we get anything good on these? Ooh, cast speed. We like cast speed. It's only 10 chaos. Oh well. Save that. We're gonna val that. We didn't get it. have a currency room down there. Yeah. Ooh. So far, compared to yesterday, we had a very strong start with our first grand heist, but it definitely fell off. Yesterday we were getting much more tailoring orbs. Alright, we have a Thieves' Trinket that's not good, another Thieves' Trinket that's not good. Oh, what's this? Another Thieves' Trinket that's not good. Restless Ward and Telepathy. Restless Ward it is. I think I'll save all the Restless Wards for the Gambits later. Ooh, what's this? Hey look, another Mind Throwing Speed one. Someone's making an Icicle Miner. Should I try it again? Ready? Guess not. Or maybe he's... That's what I thought. He's probably buying multiple. Nice! 8 Divine Trade. Or the Icicle Miner. Yeah? Do you have like a nice move speed one, or... So I'll just put you away, or put you here. Back to the heist. Spell suppression, yep. Yeah, that's a nice one. Did you make those yourself, or did you buy them? Fracture Amulet? We have some Chaos Orbs, some Blessed Orbs, an Opal Wand, and a Corsair Sword. Guess we're taking the Chaos. Hey, that's pretty cool. But you know what, at the end of the day, a Ralacash is a Ralacash, right? Even if it has a bad corruption on it, it's still a very build-enabling item. Especially if you're pairing it with a Maven Belt, right? Oh my... So confused right now. Okay. Like having severe problems with my clicking accuracy today. Like, can't click on doors, can't click on chests. We have a Sword of Divine that's poorly rolled. We have a bad Trinket, a Syndicate's Garb, a Sanguine Relevant, and an Abyssal Axe. I would say none of that is good. So maybe there's good rolls on some of these. We have Dex. Dex with big res, big life. That's actually like just kind of nice as it is. I might just grab it. Someone might like that. The Maven spell, they're pretty common. So unless you have a really nice implicit on it, then it should be fairly cheap, right? I need to add 4 more, so 24, 27. I think like if you don't mind giving up the Graven Secret, then yeah, that's nice. If you're gonna use a different belt for your build in particular, I would recommend a Mage Blood. There's a reason it's so expensive. It's just, it's so good. You just equip like, you know, a move speed flask, a couple defensive flasks, and then like you're good to go. Yeah. Well, it's not only well, it is perma applying them, but also you roll your flasks for the increased effect. So you do the Enkindling Orb for your 70% increased effect, then you roll the flask with increased effect on them as well, and it's just busted, right? So it's more than just perma flask, like, well, it is perma flask up, but it's like perma flask up with crazy flask effect too. It's all doo-doo. So like, for instance, if you're running a Mage Blood and you're using Grace, you could like drop Grace and just use an Evasion Flask and have the same effect almost, right? Well, I don't know if it's the same, but you could effectively drop an aura, you know, use the Mage Blood, use your Flask to replace your auras, get more damage auras or whatever. You know, you could run resistance flasks, get max, you know, like you could run a cold fire and lightning res flasks and get, you know, plus, I don't know what it ends up being. It's like +8 or +9 or something like that. What's this? Found out that my flasks are not crafted that has increased effect or uses when full charged. Yeah. You know what? That used to be, like, I used to do that as well. Just kind of have flats on, but just kind of ignore good rolls on them, and that's definitely something that newer players overlook, is how important flats are in this game. And it's like, I don't want to say easy, but it's like definitely one of the easier things you can do to improve your build is get good flasks. Like, actual good, well-rolled flasks. That's something, like the instilling orbs and enkindling orbs are something that were added as a response to players using macros, and pianoing their flasks. So it was definitely something GGG added that was very, very well received by the community. That being said, if you do use a macro, it is grounds for them to ban you, so don't use a macro. Yeah, what's that? I don't even want to explain it. I don't want to put it out there. I hope you're joking. And if you're not joking, I don't want to put it out there. Because I don't want you to get banned. Or I don't want to put info out there on how people can do something in the game that'll get them banned. TLDR is, though, don't, if you're going to press your flask, make sure you're doing it yourself and not setting something up to do it for you outside of what the game has offered you. And the only reason I'm like being careful about it, like don't want to talk about it, is because the more prevalent content creators and stuff like that, like it's kind of like Voldemort to them. Like they won't acknowledge it either. So I'll do the same. Let's see, we have a royal plate with increased defensive modifiers. That could be good. Chisels. Grip of the Council. Odray's Damning. Bitter Dream. I I wouldn't say just as bad. The real money trading, I would say, is far worse. However, it will get you banned just the same, right? So, as far as RMT goes, real money trading, like, I don't like it. I think it's bad for the game, and I think it's, if anybody does go out and RMT, it's like, the whole point of this game is like kind of doing that grind, right? So it's kind of like, if you're just gonna skip the grind by buying, real monies, using real monies, like what's the point of even playing, right? You just jump right to the end. Ooh, maybe not. That is a 20 chaos, maybe. So we'll just we'll dust this and we'll put this in here. That was another 3 wings. 30. Actually, I have to go pee. I'll be right back. Hey, Mr. Reese. You sleepy pupper now? Back at it. Excuse me, mister. Can I just roll my chair up here a little bit? I don't want to run over you. Alright. Cold damage synth? Probably not. We have here Last Resort, Replica Harvest, Quill Rain, Allopathy, Twizzle. Doo-doo, doo-doo, a doo-doo. Ooh, more jewelry, we like that. Ooh, another one up there too. We like that. Fractured Ghastly, that could be really good. Crimsons could be really good. Oh no! What happened? Why are we... Oh, that's the other one. Oof. I was like, what'd I do? We're good. See, look, we're good. Okay, another fracture. Open this guy. Alrighty. What do we have? What do we have? Chaos Orbs, Assassin Bow, Lasagnas, GCPs, and Bloodthorn. Not too good. We do the Chaos. I guess this this batch of contracts just goes to show it's always, you know, you don't always have good days running Heist. This has been pretty abysmal actually with the rewards compared to yesterday anyway. We're an hour in and we've only found one tailoring orb. But I guess we have a whole another hour to go, so we'll see. Looks like we have a currency room down there, so we'll stop getting chests. Make sure we have enough alert level left over. You could absolutely like just go and get the alert level going before you even get to the reward room. I just don't like being rushed on my decisions, so that's why I don't bother. You could definitely min-max this a lot more than I'm doing. I'm just doing it as chill as possible. For myself, anyway. So we got some Void Fangs, an Arendelle's Embrace, some more Void Fangs, a Restless Ward, which I'll get. Yep. I mean, Shavs used to be a build enabler, right? It makes it so you can run low life and not worry about dying to chaos damage. But I do believe there's tech out there that allows you to drop the Chevrons. You might have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure there's some timeless jewels that you can get, as well as maybe some, like... There might be a shield you can get. It's like that one that comes from Ultimatum. That has all the bunch of different, like, Vol themer bobs on it. We got another 3 done. 3. Oh, that was that batch. So let's see, how are we doing? Spell damage block. Not good. Hinder enemies with spells. Maybe. We'll throw that into 20 chaos. And that's not good. We'll gamble these Restless Wards on Friday. We'll do next 5. Oh, I see. CI. Yeah. Pain Attunement's really strong for sure. CI this league is just like, you can get so much energy shield, right? I'm not very experienced with going CI, but I know you can get a lot this league, that's for sure. Just with the changes to the to quality, that's a change that happened this league. So getting the extra quality on your gear really affects how much energy shield you get. Yeah, that it did. See, we have an accumulator wand, Quizzle, tailoring orb, very nice, and chaos orbs. We'll take the tailoring, very nice. You know, it seems that every league they do a reorg. Tripping over my tongue. They do a rework. Pretty much every league. They look into it, change, improve. I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with Trickster, if anything. Really big area. Well, I think occultist is more for like, yeah, like the dot builds. And you're right, they do have, yeah, maybe they definitely do have a focus on E-Shield, don't they? That one node. Yeah, I'm interested to see what happens for sure. We don't really have anything good in here. We'll take the chaos. No, I don't think you're being a prick at all, right? It's definitely a good observation. Trickster is very overpowered right now. Funny, because both those classes are, like, way out of my expertise. Like, I never play Occultist, I never play Trickster. I did make the Miner this league, that's the only time I've ever created one. Trickster or Miner, for that matter. And, like, granted, I did sink about 100 Divines into him, but it's stupid how much damage he does for 100 Divines, like, compared to other builds. Soul Drinker. Soul Tether, you mean? Actually, like, it's interesting because, like, as a miner character using mines, you don't go into the ascendancy that has the mines. You just thought that was interesting. Trickster's just like, I think it's because the action speed with the Trickster. There's that one node. Gives you more action speed. It's kind of insane, especially for throwing mines. Looks like we don't have anything good here. Closest Brace, Blood Play, Lion's Paws, Heartbreaker. Tasalo's Sign, we'll take one. Just for in case I level another character. Well, I will have to level another character, so take that for me for later. Yeah, that's pretty crazy that this is your first league and you're running a build that expensive. That's awesome. Another 3. 36. It's roughly taking me, I guess, 2 minutes per Grand Heist at this point. Been a little over an hour. We got a little over 36 done, or a little over 30 done. At least the quick maths in my head is telling me that. And I think that's about half the speed of, like, the Giga speedrunners that do these. So I could technically be going twice as fast. That's pretty nice, 2 divines, yeah. Well, speaking of divines, there's 1 divine there. And that's it. We're gonna sell that. We're gonna take that. We're gonna invite that. We're gonna wait for that. It's funny about this game too. I feel like some accounts are luckier than others. For instance, like, I have a friend who, he's not playing this league, but the amount of horseshoes that he must be holding in his ass is incredible. Because he is so lucky on things. Like, he'll, like, I don't know, get a... What's one thing he did? One league, he decided to turn in 3 of those Emperor, or 1 set of Emperor's Luck cards. Turns in 1 set, gets 5 divines, right? He'll, like, go run a couple maps, get a Headhunter to drop. Like, some people are so lucky. And then there's other people, like myself, who, like, you have to make your own luck by just grinding, right? But yeah, that's really lucky finding 2 divines on the campaign. You just jump out of the campaign and use that divine to essentially put your build online. It's awesome. Currency chests. Can I get that? Yep, we can get that. Alright, we have a Bad Thieves Trinket, Replica Heat Shiver, Nailed Fist, Curry Ward, Fen Coil. We'll go for the Heat Shiver. You're there. Oop. Oof. Alright, looks like we have a jewelry chest. Oh no, I took too many little chests. We'll get it on the way out. Okay, so Malachi's Artifice, Bloodthorn, Alathi, some Horizons, and a Cutthroat Scarab. That Cutthroat Scarab, though. Anything with Chaos Resistance, and like that's a T1 Dex, T1 Chaos Resistance. People might like that. At the very least, surely it'll sell for 20 Chaos Orbs. Go up here, we're gonna get the leftover chest. Was this the room? No, that wasn't the room. This was the room. Ooh. That could be good. Yeah, and anything with chaos resistance, people go bananas for. So that includes amethyst rings. You get a good fracture on an amethyst ring, that could be big money. Got currency room. Kind of unlucky just in general here. Oh, Oh, don't get seen, don't get seen, don't get seen. Get that? Yeah. Okay, replica grip. Another roomies. It's rolled okay. Orbic binding, bend coil, and eel skin tunic. None of that is really that good. We'll grab the roomies. Another 4. Okay, that's 40 wings. What are you worth with those rolls? Not much. And I bricked you. What are you worth with these rolls? Life, Dex, Chaos Res, Ellie Res. C says 3 divines. I knew this was worth something. Put in the 2 divines. And our ring was... Oh, T5 Chaos Res. No. That's so funny. It's still worth something. Wow. Okay. Well, we'll just sell it for 20 Chaos. Even a tier 5 Chaos Res Fracture on an Amethyst ring worth something. Good rooms. Nope. Okay, Replica Paradoxica. That's always a fun looking item, eh? Not really worth anything. And it's very hard to make it roll well. Ooh, Cobalt Jewel? No, that's the minion one. Prism Weave, Arendelle's Embrace, and Conjurer's Vestment. We are going to grab the Paradoxica. Oh, and it didn't trigger the alarm. That's cool. Of course it happens on something that's, you know, a room that's not great. So, we're just going to hit chests. We'll, let's see. Maybe we'll get, like, a Fracturing Shard or Mirror Shard. That'd be nice. Nope. Have any good rooms here? Yes, we have a jewelry room. Make sure we save some alert level for that. Synth belt with mana regenerate. Maybe. Let's see. Jewel with crit and minion damage. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, replica. Twizzle. Advanced Studying Fortress. Opal Wand. Carnal Armor. Twizzle. Too bad that's a Carnal. Oh, that's 6-link too. Too bad it's a Carnal and not the other one. Anything out of there? Nope. I think we're just gonna hit some little chests and run out. No divine conversions yet either. Haven't even really seen many regal orbs drop. Looks like we have a currency room right off the rip here. That's it. So the currency room. So we'll just make sure not to use up our alert level. Let me through. Let me in. See, we have a Divine Orb, Prism Weave, a Cold Attuned Buckler, a Sallow Sign, and some Voidwalkers. Take the Divine Arenal. I feel like my character's moving like extra slow for some reason. Why do we feel so slow? Like... Alrighty. Next heist. Be worth anything, Mr. Paradoxica? No, not really. Okay, we'll ID some stuff. This... Oh, we got some minion damage on top of minion damage on top of mana, maybe? Maybe. Nah, not really. Our synth belt. No, not really. And our jewel. Yeah, it's the Soul Eater Specters, which is now bricked. Oh. Go, updated the wings ran. There's a Regal. There's another Regal. Sad to see Regals. That's a failed divine conversion. Okay, no other good rooms. We'll just hit the little chests. Oh no, trap room. Disable that. Oh, I guess we don't have to run it past it anyway, but whatever. Okay, Learcast, Enya's Epiphany. Bindings, Scours, and Scours. Wait for this chest. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Yeah, that's all kind of bad. We'll just take the Inyas for dusting, I guess. Only because the exit's right there. Oh, I didn't even trigger the alarm. Wow. Oh, where'd that currency room come from? Or am I in a different one? I'm in a different one, okay. I didn't realize. We have here... Okay. No other good rooms. Do this. Touch this. Yeah, I'm a little confused what happened there. I thought I was like exiting the Grand Heist and then it put me in here. Tailoring Orb. That's good. An Actum. Ember Wake. This is a heist specific unique, although it's not really worth anything. So we'll take the Tailoring Orb over it for sure. And it's always nice to hear that swing. Alright, that one's done, that one's done. This one. We have a currency room. That's it. And I don't think we can take that. That's like borderline. Don't want to risk it. Don't want to feel rushed. We have some Voidwalkers, Bitter Dream, Bones of Earl, Siegebreaker, and Sorrow. Nothing good. Hit this safe. We'll just hit small chests and run out. Got some blasting music going now too. A little bit reinvigorating. Ooh, those. That. That. Jewelry room right off the rip. Any others? Nope. Come on, something good. Ooh, possible jewel. Possible jewels. We like the jewels. Be nice to see at least one divine conversion today. Or did we get one at the start? We might have got one right at the start. I don't remember. Okay, we have an Oros, an Infractum, Sorrow. Ooh, well, kind of well-rolled Sorrow. We'll probably grab that. Regal, sad to see Regals. We'll get the Sorrow. Sorrow of the Divine being a very nice Pathfinder Flask. Basically solves all of your mana issues. That should be it for this Grand Heist, yep. Add another 4. 47. What are you worth at that roll? Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. We'll add another to the pool. Put you away. Are you good? Strength and int, maybe. Trap throwing speed. Ooh, that could be very good. Fractured trap. Huh. I really thought that'd be better. Not gonna lie. Is a 20 chaos though. Oh yeah, you, what are you? You any good? Maybe. 20 chaos. Good rooms. Nope. It's another massive layout. Too close for comfort. Not gonna take another chest. We have an exquisite leather, some enkindling orbs, opal wand, colditude buckler, replica nebulous. Ooh, that's a good one. Hey, we like that. It's our first interesting item of the day, I'd say. Hi, Addie. How are you today? Good, good. Yeah, today we're heisting. We're heisting hard. Going, fast for me, which is not so fast for other people, but this is how I'm doing it, and this is what makes me happy, so I'm doing it this way. Let's see, anything good? Ooh, we got some good potentials. Good potential fractures, we like those. Okay, we have a Quill Rain, 3-Step Assaults, Victario's Charity, Volker's Guidance, Replica Prism Weave. That is nothing good. We're just gonna hit some chests and run out. Not seeing any good rooms, we'll just hit all the little chests. This is Kinetic Blast of Clustering. So this was a build inspired by a guy called Palsteron and Travik. So I think Palsteron really brought this build to life, and Travik put out a really good Headhunter build, like physical build with it. So I got inspired by that, basically plugged in his path of building, and just kind of improved it for my playstyle. That's what we'll say. Which, in my opinion, is a great way to go about. Oop. Guy lowballing an offer on a 20 Divine Ring. Have to take a look at that. Okay, that's done. We're just gonna plug in, so we're up to 50 wings run. Trade this guy for a divine. And we're gonna take a look at this minion ring. It's literally probably a ring that... Actually, it might be a ring that I got heisting. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's the minions deal increased damage, so we'll just take a look. Base item. He's doing quite the low ball. 15D. And go to 15D. Only because, like, 18 is the lowest out there. See if he bites. There we go. Yep, and this is absolutely something that I pulled out of a heist chest. What is this going for? 1 divine. That's probably because people are dusting it, so I'll just put it for the dust. Ooh, maybe. Nah, not really. And that's not good. Put this with our 20 chaos. Put this stuff away, and we'll keep heisting. But yeah, kinetic bolt of clustering, it's essentially you just make some nice fizz wands. This one I made myself with the spell damage on it, and this one I just flat out bought for 200 divines. Like, big money for these kind of things, but uses the tormented spirits for the move speed and the attack speed. And then you just stack some spell suppression for defenses. And I have some rarity going on with this, created in the chest. And essentially what you're doing is you're just firing out a kinetic blast, and it is hitting a tornado that we're using with Spellsplinger. And it's forking off of there, and it's just bouncing projectiles everywhere. I'm running a Nimbus, just for the reason returning projectiles is just such a huge nerf to the damage, and it allows us to run a Hypothermia, which just freezes stuff way better. So it makes this build very safe. Very good at clearing maps and just blasting content. Very safe just because everything freezes. Yeah, I'm understanding nothing. Yeah. I hear ya. There's so much to this game. And of course, I don't want to, I don't want to insult anybody's intelligence, so I just kind of explain it briefly, and yeah. Have you played much Path of Exile, Addy? Yeah, fair enough. Is this your first league, or is this your, like... Yeah, I guess that's the question. Is this your first league? Let's see, we're gonna take the tailoring orb. Very nice. 120 hours? Hey, that's respectable. Mostly AFKing? Fair enough. So is this your first league, or have you played in previous leagues? You played last league? Okay. That was Necropolis, right? So... Yep, big changes this league, that's for sure. Gotcha. So what build are you playing this league? Oh shit. Totally forgot about this guy that I'm trading. Yes. Act 9? Hey, that's pretty good. This game is, as you know, there's so much to it. It's so much to it. It's easy to get lost in the sauce, right? So let's put these back. This way. Dying way too much. So what build is it? maybe I can give you some help. I just need to kind of know what you're running and if you're following a guide and all that stuff, right? Hybrid Mom Ball Lightning of Orbiting, Hierophant Guide, using Firestorm. That's like... Correct me if I'm wrong, that sounds like it's a fairly complicated build, right? Ooh, a micro distillery belt. That's cool. That's our first micro distillery that we've seen. I don't even know if that's worth anything or not, but I'm gonna grab it just because it's cool. So hybrid mount, ball lightning of orbiting, hierophant guide. So ball lightning of orbiting. Oh no. Oh, wasn't paying attention. No, our micro distillery. Is that worth anything? Micro distillery belt. Okay, good. They're not worth anything. Woof. I don't feel so bad now. Trade this guy the badge. So Firestorm should be not too bad in the campaign. Do you have a... Do you know... You must know about Path to Building then, right? Maybe you could send me your Path to Building. We could take a quick look at it. Or at least, at the very least, the guide that you're following. Yeah, if you could just maybe send the guide over, I could take a look at it. I do have to go here in less than 10 minutes, but hey, I'm sure I could give you some advice in 10 minutes. I do have to start adulting at 3 p.m. every day. That's when I have to pick up the kids from school and all that stuff. I'll take a look at it once I'm done this heist. This will be the last heist of the day. Okay, 2 rooms, so we'll stop taking chests. Just kind of as I'm doing this last heist, I'll just plug, do my, you know, I like to do my end of the day plugs on what I'm doing and all that stuff, so we'll do that now just as we do this last heist of the day. So I have been doing this every day. I seem to be getting a lot of interest in me running the heist, so that's why I'm doing it. I am doing the other farms as well though. Ooh, Banishing Blade. Heat Shiver, Siege Axe, Royal Axe. We'll do the Heat Shiver. Actually, we'll do the Banishing Blade. Right, so back to my train of thought. I am doing other farming strategies. trying to farm, save up for this strength stacker. So I'm doing Harbingers, and I've been very successful with Harbingers. They've been amazing. Doing the heisting as well, and I'm also doing Sanctum running. So if you guys would prefer to see that stuff as opposed to the heisting, just let me know in the comments. If you're enjoying the heisting, I'm happy to keep doing this on stream. I got 3 options to do for farming, and yeah, whatever you guys are interested in, then I'll do. But the heisting seems to be the most popular, so that's what I've been doing. And of course, if anybody wants explanations on stuff, then I'm happy to do that as well. So let's just get this stuff done. So we did a total of 53 runs in 2-ish hours. Roughly translates to just over 2 minutes a run. We were kind of unlucky today with our orbs. Definitely fell below the 10 divine an hour. But of course, this is just a gamble, right? So we lost out on the gamble today. Yesterday we did really good on the tailoring orbs. Not so good today. Not a big deal. Alright, so I'll just leave the inventory like this, and let's take a look at your path of building. So, see. Alright, so this is the path of building for the Mom Templar. Mage Bane, going into there, we have a Corrupted Soul. Okay, so this is using Corrupted Soul. That's big tankiness. Healthy Mind. It's like we're pretty big hit DPS on our Ball of Lightning of Orbiting. Awakened Spell Echo, that's kind of expensive. Archmage build. Uses an Arcanist brand. So I know you're only in Act 9, but do you have like the automation set up and the Wave of Conviction set up? Because both of those are going to help you out quite a bit, especially this automation. Wrath you might not need. I know you said you're running the you might not be running Ball Lightning of Orbiting yet. But even if you're running Oh, I see. Okay, so you're Oh, I see. End of campaign. There we go. Yep, so you're running Pure Development. I see. Firestorm. Again, running that automation is going to help a lot. Okay. Soul Tether, okay. And he's also using, so I guess the important thing is to have Corrupted Soul going, right? Hopefully you have that going. Where are we here? Doing your Ascendancies, getting into Sanctuary of Thought first is big. So let's just see. I think I have a good idea of what's going on here. Let's just take a quick look at the items. Just big mana spell damage is what you want. Okay. We We could look up yours. Okay. I would go into... So I would spec out of Conviction of Power, or at the very least maybe run your last lab if you're able to, or not your last, but the next lab, and get into Sanctuary of Thought, because that's quite a bit of E-Shield, and it's the less mana cost of skills is going to help you spam your skills. Getting that Fall Jewel will be kind of big as well. I see you're making your way up there. You already have an Aziri's. That's pretty good. Okay, so definitely if you can get the automation going, for sure, 100% get that automation going. It's going to help with your tankiness. Definitely get that one Vol Jewel that goes here. It's going to turn Mind Over Matter into getting you more E-Shield. And that'll help a lot. You've gone down there as well. I would try that. I'm not an expert in these, like, I'm not much of a spellcaster guy. Even though I have like 8,000 hours of Path of Exile and I don't know much about spellcasters. That's just the way it goes, right? So, yeah, I would get the Vol Jewel. I would get the automation set up, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I would try that. I'm not entirely sure about the playstyle, but I would imagine that you're essentially just cast and try not to get hit. Let's see, you're using scepters right now. You could definitely get better scepters. Yeah, like even I don't know how much currency you have, but even if you just get a wand and hit it with a essence, what is it? Is it low? Yeah, if you just get a couple wands, 2 wands, hit them each with an essence of woe, that'll help you out with your damage a lot. You can get those pretty easy just at Festus, by the way. And yeah, so get a couple better wands just for damage, because that's obviously damage. Come on, let me get to that path building, please. Oh, it's over here. The wands are going to help your damage. See your flasks. I mean, that's fine for now. I also see that you don't have a Purity of Elements going. That's going to really, really help. And okay. So yeah, you could spend a couple chaos and get the 2 essences. Attempt to get that jewel. The big thing is that jewel. Let me just plug in his path to building again. and I gotta run. When you're getting that jewel, the only thing that really matters is passives are in the name of Doriani. Make sure it's in the name of Doriani. The number, you can min-max later. The number doesn't really matter. It's going to change what these small nodes do. If you start looking into getting something good there, it's probably going to be very expensive. So I would just focus on get a cheap one in the name of Doriani. And that's going to give you Corrupted Soul. And then the Healthy Mind is really gonna... That's cheap. I've gotten a couple Healthy Minds. They're fairly cheap. So with 20 Chaos, you should be able to get your 2 Essences. Maybe the Timeless Jewel. Probably a Healthy Mind. And if you can't do your lab right now, go out of Conviction of Power and into Sanctuary of Thought. It's going to really help with you being able to spam your skills. So that's what I'd recommend anyway. I do have to run, so thanks for stopping by, guys. I'll be back tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern, streaming until 3 p.m. Eastern. Didn't get the Simplex today.